All right, let's go again. Let me know in the chat. I'm looking at the chat now. Can you see my screen? Just let me know. Yes. So Malik said yes. So I guess it's just blank here. People can say, I guess it's for me. Maybe you have to log out and join it back or something. Okay. So guys, I want you guys to pay attention on this webinar. Like, you have to pay attention, especially if you are brand new. Focus more on listening than asking yourself confusing questions. Okay? Welcome to the first webinar of the year, guys, and it's going to be a great year, obviously, no doubt. And you guys keep sending me markup, like asking me if it's correct or not. Or I see you guys sending markups on the group chat. Guys, just in case you are not hearing me at some point, maybe I'm lagging or something, please let me know on the chat box, because everybody's mute, so there's no way I'll be able to hear you guys, but you guys definitely can hear me. Okay? So you guys keep asking questions like, is this chat correct? Let me let you know something. In Forex, there's nothing that is correct. If there's anything that is correct, if we can testify that this markup is correct, that means we are supposed to be a trillionaire if possible, you know. Like, we are supposed to be a trillionaire if we know what's correct or not. So there's no such thing as what's correct. And you guys keep asking me questions as if you didn't even go through those videos. Guys, Forex, you have to find what works for you. You have to come up with a trading plan. Like, if you have a trading plan, definitely you are not even supposed to post on the group and be looking for who is going to tell you if it's correct or not. Okay? If you have a good trading plan, like if you have a trading plan that you want to be following every day, because that's what Forex is all about, we won't be asking for anybody's opinion. Because you might ask for my opinion and I'm telling you no, it's wrong. Who am I to say no in the Forex market? Not be my papa get Forex market or anybody here. So just follow your trading plan, and that's what it is. Okay? So I'll be starting with DXY dollar index. You know, you guys know DXY, it shows the strength of the dollar. I do a top-down analysis, guys, starting from the monthly time frame. And you can see what I posted for you guys. And I've been saying this since last year, like, we are looking to start buying DXY from monthly low right here. And we had this more like scoop formation to see price go up right there. And you guys know what it is for those of you that have been with us for a while. So we usually get rejections when we see stuff like that. But nothing to bank on. It's just January, and this is just the first candle of the year. And I'll be interested more. I'll be looking at how this candle is going to close. I want to see how January candle is going to close. If it closes bullish, then I guess that's the takeoff for me. Like, I'll be looking for more entries on lower time frame to start buying this guy back up. At least we are looking to buy. If we want to continue to trend to the downside, at least we want to retest the zone that I marked right here, this yellow zone. Maybe we want to do a break and retest, and then we'll continue to go down. But that's just a bias. But we'll be looking to buy back to that up. For now, it's a pullback. We have strong candles to the downside. And just like what we had right here, and you can see we had this engulfing candle right here, and then what happened? Price continued to the downside. So we might get something similar there, or we might get a reversal. You never can tell, but you have to pay attention to that structure. So that's why I got on the monthly time frame, went down to the weekly, nothing really to look out for on the weekly, but 2 weeks now, we had 2 weeks in a row bullish candles, and after the pin bar last week came up very, very strong. And on the daily chart, you can see on the Friday candle was strong as well to the upside. So we had this right here. We have this downtrend right here. Guys, pay attention. You have to pay attention to trends. This is a downtrend right here. And then we can see what happened from there. Is it price wants to start a new trend? Higher, 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 low, So that's what we are looking at. That's what I'm paying attention to. That, oh, we broke out of this downtrend. We created a high and we created a higher low already. We created a higher low right here. So are we trending on daily right now to the upside? Are we going up already? It's just something we'll add to our bias. Going down to lower time frame, it will get clearer. What can you see on 4-hour time frame, guys? Market structure. I said wait for the pullback. Funny enough, some people were still buying USD JPY today. Crazy. Dollar index is at overbought market on the 4 hour. So we are just recovering for that. We have to recover, just like what happened on Euro CHF today. I see someone put, well, when we get to Euro CHF, we'll sort that out. But for now, pay attention to market structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, back to equal high. Then we have what? A higher low right here. As you can see, is there a shift in momentum? We had a push to the upside. What happened? We broke this previous high right here. That's giving us clue. We have to correct to continue to the upside. If we want to go to the upside, there must be a correction. So there's no point for me to rush to jump into that trade as at now, okay? So what am I waiting for? I have a trend line that I can bank on. I'm using as an area of value. You can see right there. Structure-wise, this is higher high, higher low, higher high. Structure-wise on DXY. Okay, so if we are looking for a sell, it all comes down to price action. What do we get after the trend line? Do we get a breakout? And then did we correct? Then we are selling. Anything other than that, I'm bullish with the dollar index for now. Using multi-time frame analysis. From all time frame, you can see how I got to say that, oh man, at least we want to see dollar index go to retest that monthly time frame support that was broken, which is around 92.068. You can see that there. I've identified that area right there. So I'm looking for that to happen, maybe a pullback down there. For the week, I knew nothing's going to happen today, so I was not really paying attention to the chart. So that was how I came up with this setup. Now, guys, see, I didn't just come here to start looking for this. I did a higher time frame analysis, started from higher time frame. I gave you guys the reason why I'm looking for this. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know on the chat box if it makes sense. Let's move on to Euro USD, which is on my watch list today. This is making sense. So still on monthly time frame. Nice one, Timothy. Okay, monthly time frame, guys. We are this monthly high, almost there. On monthly time frame, we are almost there. And then just like, you know, Euro USD normally do the vice versa of the dollar index. Pay attention, guys. I swear to God, pay attention. Because all these things I'm saying are very important. Like, because you guys will come back with these questions. This is how I mark up. This is how I analyze my charts, and this is what I'm showing you guys. Okay, so we have potential double top formation on monthly time frame. We didn't really get there, so that's before we start to see rejection. So we haven't confirmed a bearish market yet for the Euro USD, but we still have a bias. Because yeah, why? This is January candle, and we haven't won. I would love to see how it closes. Okay, so if it's engulf, man, guys, February I'm selling Euro USD all the way, depending on the setup that presents itself. So we didn't get there, but something happened before we got there. I'll show you on the daily time frame. What do you see? For NF9 old students, what can we see before we got to the structure? What happened? Let me see if there's anyone like, or you guys don't go flex Christmas, don't lose our memories. It's back to making money, you guys. Don't go celebrate Christmas. What do you jai? Now you won't forget how to trade. You lose your money last one. Please let me see on the chat box if anyone can just remind us what happened before we got that drop. And if you are brand new on this call, just pay attention and be learning, okay? If nobody's telling me, that means this call is ascending channel and a breakout. Lovely, nice one, Keshiro. So we had a lovely ascending channel to the upside. You know, something we almost call the 1, 2, 3 touch at the top. 1, 2, almost the third one, but we didn't get there. Almost there, but we had an engulfing, you know, right there. And what is more interested in. What made it more interesting is that we broke out of the ascending channel strongly. This is on daily time frame, guys. So any signal you are getting on a higher time frame is very, very powerful. Okay, these are very powerful than your 1 minute, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour time. These are like very powerful time frame. If you get a signal here, it is what it is. So this is signifying a downtrend. I saw when all of this was happening early January, but I was not back to the market, so I was not interested in capitalizing on them. But it's fine. Market day they move finish, just like they say, candlestick no they finish for markets. Every day we get new candles. What does that mean? New opportunity presents itself. So don't worry about missing any move or anything. There's always money out there to make. So going down to the 4-hour time frame, market structure, what can you see? We just completed the 90% rule, as you can see on the ascending channel. It's nice. Are we looking to start going bullish now? No. Why? Because we have this trend line. Don't forget this trend line. We have this trend line also that we are looking to see what's going to happen around here. Is price going to bounce off this trend line back to this zone, give us a fake out and correct, start dropping? Or is it the drop is already happening? Are we going to break this trend line, correct? And then we are heading to another 90% rule. It's going to be a long ride. Okay, so is that what's going to happen? I don't know, to be honest. If I know, just like I said, I'm going to be a trillionaire. But you know, the amazing thing about trading forex is that you don't even need to know what's going to happen next. You just need to have your trading plan and your entries, strategies, and all of that. As soon as you see that in the market, enter the trade. 2 things, win or lose. Okay, so if you watch, don't worry, those are for new NF9 members. We're gonna get there. So looking at this now, this is obviously a downtrend on 4-hour time frame, because I told you guys that we normally look out for market structure on 4-hour time frame. As you can see, when we start to have this series of higher highs, higher low, what happened? Boom. This is the key takeaway for us. What is it called? A shift in momentum. So we had a shift in momentum on 4-hour time frame, which is also a strong time frame. You guys know we use 4 hours to, we used to see what's happening in the market on 4 hour. Then we are going from there. Okay, so I'm banking on. I was looking at this. That was too tight for me, but it's fine. A break and retest. If you know EU, this PL loves to do break and retest. We have zones right here that we are looking to retest. That's why I said a pullback is going to make sense. So I was looking at this. I'm using this like, oh man, like we had one rejection, second. Are we going to get the third one off that zone before I'll start selling? Going down to 2-hour time frame, so it's clearer for you guys. So price is just correcting, and guys, I would love to see price come back to that zone, even fake out of there, and then if we get a rejection, then that's my sell entry for me on EU. Okay, with that being said, don't forget to stay neutral in the market. We pay attention to impulsive moves as well. So if we get strong impulse, guys, we'll be thinking otherwise. Because we impulse up, now we'll be waiting for correction, then we'll start buying this guy back up. So when you have a plan in this market, you are ready for anything that is going to happen. The buy side or the sell side. So when it's happening, you don't have to be scared or anything. Guys, if you have any question along the line as we're going, please ask on the chat box. Don't forget. So I hope this is making sense. You guys are learning something new. So you don't wait to chase this market. Could you believe one useless guy? He's useless. He's my friend. He's useless. He sold here. I don't know why he sold. He made small profit. He was chatting and in profit. But that's not the point. Like, this is even almost for me like, oh, bro, we are likely to have, this is more like a reversal now, man. Maybe it won't start to change, to keep going up, or wants to start the correction. Guys, I love to see clear signal in the market if I want to execute my own trade. Like, I love to see something that have paid me before, a setup that I've taken before and make money from before I enter a trade. So I don't even care if I don't enter a trade in a week. Like, you guys want to trade all the time. That's how you lose your money. If you have a trading plan, you don't even worry about what trade is next, what trade is correct, what trade is wrong, to be honest, guys. So I'll be looking to see that pullback. Then we're looking to sell that guy. But if we have an impulse candle up, I'll update you guys and let you guys know what's up. Okay, Euro JPY, this is a lovely setup. For those of you that have been trading already this year, man, I did an analysis on Euro JPY, but I didn't take the trade, and this was my entry, but I didn't take it. This was a lovely entry using the 20 EMA magic on the 2-hour time frame. Lovely rejection candles right there, and that was it. That was a lovely entry, over 100 pips. But I didn't take it. So looking at Euro JPY EJ, we normally call this pair A0 for those of you that are new. The nickname we gave Euro JPY is A0. So when you see A0, when you hear A0, we're talking about EJ. EJ, nice setup, monthly time frame. We have just those trend lines. They are not really relevant to me. But I'm paying attention to what is happening here. We have a potential double top right there. We've seen price rejecting on monthly time frame. We've seen price rejected one time, September right there, and then price came back here January, and we are having a rejection candle already. So we have 11 days, 1 hour for this candle to close. Let's see what's going to happen, how it's going to close. If it's bearish February, we are selling, but doesn't mean we have to wait till February to look for a trade formation. We have a double top with a scoop right there. This thing is easy, but it's the waiting part is hard. So we have scoop formation right there. You guys know what it is on weekly. Daily time frame, what can you see? Price was moving sideways at some point, guys. Guys was creating an ascending that was not really a perfect one, but we hit that double top zone at the end of the day. Just like what happened on Euro USD. So, they move more like together. So this guy is gone. This guy is oversold, way oversold. You can see it on the RSI. Why do you want to sell at a low? Don't sell at a low. We want to sell high. We want to buy at a low price. That's what we do in the forex market. So what I did is that I'll be waiting for a big correction course. This is a 4-hour time frame that is being oversold. 24-hour time frame is being oversold like this. We usually get a big, large correction. So not just a small flag or anything. So what I'm looking for this. Pay attention. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to push up and then push down. Then I'm looking for price to come to take out this high. We're going to create a high right here. And then I would love to see price come to take that high. Because some people will be selling already. And then I'll be looking to sell. That's what I did for you guys. Like larger correction, something more like this. Okay. So some peers love to do that a lot, especially when they are trending, just like creating a lows and taking it out, stuff like that. Creating lows like this, taking it out, and then we heading back to the top. So it keeps happening. If you check lower time, we see we have a high right here. Price came to take out that high, and then we see that drop just like this. These are like structural areas on lower time frame, and then you see this candle with wick came to take out the stop loss. And this is like something I've been working on December, while I was back testing and all. Like, how can we like get those perfect entry stuff like that? So this is just like all of this, where price creates series of lows like this, and they can see this big candle came to take them out, then up we go. So it keeps happening in the market. We have low, price came down, take them out, boom, we up. So doesn't mean you see them all the time in the market, but at least if it's something you want to be looking out for, you'll be doing well trading forex though. Okay, so you can backtest on that as well, and I'll make a video on that and post on the group. So that's what I'm expecting on EJ. Euro CHF, I posted this analysis, and this was like my favorite. This is still my favorite setup for the week. Can you see that this didn't give me any entry for? It didn't give me any entry for a sell today. Who cares? No, it's going to give me tomorrow or next tomorrow, anytime. You have to learn how to wait in this business. Okay, so we have a trend line that I'm looking to see price break, because we have more like this sideways movement, and I would love to see price come and take out these lows as well. So this is more like the weekly time frame. Daily time frame, you can see strong impulse to the downside. We broke out of this structure impulsively. Momentum is on the downside, obviously, and we are trending low. You can see if you add this trend line to it, and you can see this is a downtrend, and this is a 4-hour time frame. When the 4-hour time frame is showing you a downtrend, you want to go with that 4-hour time frame downtrend because it's a very, very powerful trade setup. So someone posted on our group today. Let me check the chart. I see one message. Can the 20 EMA be used as an additional confluence on the 4-hour? I've never used 20 MA on 4-hour in my life before. I use 20 MA on 1 hour and 15 minutes, but right now I'm using 20 MA on 2 hours, more on 2 hours right now. I've never used 20 EMA on 4-hour time frame, so you can backtest on that. So you see what happened. I don't know if you guys saw someone I corrected on Telegram. Let me know in the chat if you see it, so I'll know we are together. Like someone posted Euro CHF sell. I think it's Ushe. Ushe did posted Euro CHF sell, and I said something. Like I want to know if you guys saw it, so I will make my points here. Let me know if you saw it. If you didn't see that message, let me know. But if you saw it, let me know, so I'll know you guys are with me. I'm looking at the chat. I don't see. Where are these people on these calls? Hope you guys are with your pen and your notes though, because it's money time. It's money o'clock. You're supposed to be taking notes of all these things. I think you learn more when you join a live webinar. You learn more than watching those videos, because this is actually a real-time chat and you get to see me analyzing it. Like that is how I got to learn how to trade forex, by joining live webinars. Trust me. Yes, I saw it. Okay, people saw the post. All right, let's go now. You see, I want you guys to pay attention so you won't make a mistake like that. Guys, whenever we get an impulse, we don't want to chase this impulse. This is an impulse to the downside. We don't want to chase that. When we see this impulse, as a trader, we are supposed to be happy. Why did I say we are supposed to be happy? Because we knew that, oh man, price is actually showing us where momentum is, where these guys are trying to push this market, no matter the time frame we are looking at. Okay, let me see more charts. I posted Euro GDP though. Josh, get that from here. Josh, I didn't see any nonsense you posted. Get out from here. So after that, we have to be happy. So do you know what's going to happen next? Price have to give us two things. Are we pushing back impulsively? Are we going to go up impulsively back? Man, then you know that, oh bro, even if we get like strong impulse correction like this, not even correction, impulse back up, they know them, man, this my impulse is cancelled for now. Like at least for now, I need to wait for further price action. So price might do that and then correct and then continue to go up. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that my point is that whenever you see an impulsive candle like this, you have to wait for a correction. When you see price start to move correctively like this, guys, that is it. That is where you are looking to get involved in the market. Candles are getting smaller here. Candles are getting smaller. That's how you get to know corrective movements. At the impulsive phase, you get to see strong, big candles. Okay? Then man, we are actually setting up to continue to the downside. So I hope that makes sense, guys. So when we had this impulse, I think price was here when he was saying so. So I was like, man, guy, these are like corrections. Matter of fact, this is more like a sideways movement due to low volatility because this is way too wide. And then we had impulse to the downside. It's best to wait for a correction before you continue to sell. Okay? Another secret I tell my students. Count how many candles it takes for this guy to come to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 candles. Now, how many candles does it take to go back up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. A lot. So this is where the money is, to the downside. Okay? So that's what's up, guys. That's that about that. So left for me, I would love to see price come up more to retest this. Like, just like I told you guys, this is a break and retest I'm looking at for before I'll start selling. So hopefully with the way price is moving, I guess we'll have to see that tomorrow. So guys, if there's no rejection, there's no entry for me. I love to see my rejection. Two things I look at for pin bars, candles with long wicks, wicks, and then engulfing candles or twinsers. Those are the things I like to see. GDP USD, I was tempted to buy GDP USD today, but I was like, bro, let me lock up. Like after that. So on the daily time frame, this is the last P I'm doing today. On the daily time frame, we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So uptrend it is, okay? But I'd love to see price come down more before we go back up. So this is more like monthly high. We have, send your questions. We have 6 minutes left. So you can see we had a double top right here. You can see double top within a double top, pattern within pattern. We came down. Now we have a zone we have to pay attention to, which is this zone right here. I know some people were saying like, oh man, this is 618 to buy. Yeah, it is, but looking at the DXY and what it's doing, everything has to be in line, guys. Everything has to be in line, trust me. So looking at this, I'll be looking to, just like I said, no clear correction for me. It's a 4-hour, go to 2-hour. There was no clear correction for me. I'm bearish with this movement, to be honest. Only time I'm going bullish is when we have an impulse, then I'll be looking to correct and then buy. So, but I'm still bearish. I want to see price do the same thing I'm anticipating on Euro JPY. I'd love to see price, just like it's doing now, create a high, start to reject, come back to take out that high, and then I'll be looking to enter immediately after we're taking out that high. Then I'll be looking to sell to this low, to take out these lows as well. I'll be looking to sell to this trend line. This is my trade setup. That's why I focus. But I'm just waiting for further price development for now. So I hope that makes sense. That's all for tonight, guys. Okay. So do you have any question? We have like 5 minutes before the end of this webinar. Euro JPY, more similar to what's happening on GDP JPY, sorry, more similar to what's happening on GJ. This is my analysis on this guy. Price is like correcting to the upside on higher time frame to drop. So you can see we are still bullish though, even if we are still in this corrective phase. As you can see, this is a corrective phase. 4-hour time frame, a break of a structure, which is not really a structure to me. Why? Because we didn't break this low. So we might see price go up and all of that. But I would love to see what's going to happen. Impulse correction, I'm looking to buy. Impulse back down, I'll be looking for price to clear a particular high. Like impulse up, impulse back down, I'll be looking for us to take out that high to drop. But anything other than that, I'll be looking for impulse correction to buy. I caught a little, but I should be able to make practice on this method for now. Hard to grab because I joined late. I guess you knew. USD JPY. USD JPY, I'm neutral. I told you guys if there's any further developments, I'll post. But for now, nothing on USD JPY. Trust me, this is just a correction. in my opinion. This is a correction we might be taking off, but no, I'm looking at that low and I want to see price take out that low. I drew this since on a Saturday. Price come and no, on Sunday, come and take out this low and let me see what's going to happen. But nothing really for now. I'm not interested in selling. I'm not interested in buying until I see what I like. Okay. I'm not interested in any of that. Let me see what's going to happen here. I'm neutral for now. So I'll keep you guys updated. This is like one of my top 5 pairs. So it's always on my watch list. SDUSD. I swear. I need a deep correction. Price comes, create a high, take it out, blah, blah, blah. But if not, this is more like a flag forming on 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame. Yeah, we might break out of that flag, come back low small. Like we might sell from this flag. But that's not my kind of flag. It's not my trading plan to take a flag like this because no really impulse. I love to trade impulse correction, continuation. Okay, not correction, flag, no. So guys, that's all. If you have any question, please ask me. If you are brand new, go through all of the webinars, watch your videos. Stop sending me markups, please. Okay? Watch this. Take your time to watch all our previous webinars. You're going to learn how to do this thing. Good night, guys.